are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright.
So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go from Indianapolis. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll get ahead for the 3 on the first play from scrimmage. It's now 2nd and 6. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 6.
Ready? 19 target. Set. Hurt. Up. Riggs. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a 1st down. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now give on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for...
That one intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Ohio State. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Come on.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial shooting. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
It's a big number 3. Brings up second and 7.
Okay, ready? Seven Pirates. Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
It's a gain of 23
They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. At all moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Panther 60.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
Panther 60.
He'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Ready?
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Big alert. 18 Cardinals. Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on fourth down in the red zone. And it pays off with first and goal.
Ready?
Here's a run. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 9-yard line.
To throw. Quick throw here is complete. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3. That's going to set up third and goal.
Third and goal.
Let's go. Top 19. 1918. Ready up.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Courtney Phillips. And the Colts are going to have it just past their 25.
Intercepted. The Colts take over first and 10.
And in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
Johnny Lions. Ready?
He'll get this out wide. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. Still going inside the 20. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. That's good. A big gainer for 4 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
A second down throw for Richardson. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And he will score! Touchdown Colts. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go now. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
19, Cougar 19. Mustang 19.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. It'll lead to a second down.
30-yard line.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Third and 2. Here we go.
Come on. Riggs. Panther 6. Go street. Panther 60. Panther 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Warriors 17. Go.
Out of shotgun. Richardson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They gained 18 yards on that one. First down, Indianapolis. Now Richardson. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's just too long to get going. Come up and stop him before the lineman will get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers and secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels play disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
They'll run on second down. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
From the gun, Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
His kick is good. And the Colts will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown. This drive begins with a run by Cheaton. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete to his running back, Bayshul Cheaton. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
A gain of 12. And a Jaguar first down.
Putting the tight end in motion. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Jaguars.
Let's go now.
They'll throw out of the gun. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Forced out left, and for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Clark Phillips.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
On first down, it's Richardson. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Check 19 Tigers. Riggs.
Richardson. Again, working deep downfield. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
70 Rangers. 6 Cougar 19.
Richardson to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Colts first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
Handoff here, up the middle. Oh, big hole, left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Indy. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and good. And the Colts move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Jaguars nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Panther 11.
throw here to begin the drive. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call.
Ready, set. Here we go, set. Warriors, Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
He'll look to throw. The throw taken in. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds and stop the clock as well.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
They'll look to pick it up with Newton. Good job on the ground to pick it up. Mark it at the 48. Move those chains.
It's
first down.
Of 8. And the Jaguars first down.
He'll drop to throw. His throw left side is complete.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll look to throw. Rolling right. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
Quarterback sack. A loss of 12 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. He really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And you're one of the go-to guys on your team. I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Ready? Hot 70, hot check.
The drive will start on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Tackle at the 25-yard line.
Ready,
2 yards
break.
on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Go. Hey, check 19, 18. Mustang 19, Cub 19, Cub 19.
Richardson gonna look to throw. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That's hard. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. This kick is perfect. And the Colts going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw. A quick slant into the hands of Thomas. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. We'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He's going to have the first down. That one is good for 9, and the drive continues.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
They'll look to throw yet again. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over here up near the 40.
The Colts take over 1st and 10.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you're going to gain that experience the hard way.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Going right, it's taken in. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19, 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18 Pioneers.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. To the goal line and in. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Jacksonville.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
They send the tight end in motion.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Lions.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job in textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return.
Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Shut up! Cowboy Happy Lions!
That's caught out wide on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Tag! Viking 18! 60 Bison! 60 Bison!
From the gun, Richardson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Indianapolis.
At the 42-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let go.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here's we start the second half.
On the double.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Left Viking, 18.
Pass right side, taken by Baker. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Buffalo 18. 70.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Okay, ready? 60 bounce check, 60 bounce, 60 bicycle, 18 Rattler, 18.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Let's take over first and 10.
As hard as it is to have this conversation, at some point, someone on this sideline needs to say, is it better off for this young rookie to just remove him from the game, take a deep breath, and reset for next week? Because at this point, 5 interceptions in, you start being concerned that you're doing more harm than you are good.
Ranger, 70 Ranger. 70.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
So far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
Second and 10.
Down.
Now Richardson. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 3rd and 2. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. It's going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball's free. At least he was able to get back on it himself, but it was 4th down, so they have turned it over on down.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want, but now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier, because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. They'll get 19 out of that play. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Man in motion is Brown.
Cougar 19.
Back to the air one more time. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked up by Clark Phillips. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Richardson gets this quickly to Mitchell. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
Viking 18.
Rush in. Rush in.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a nice game, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
Down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, they need 3.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Richardson going to look to throw. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
I see a bunch of mean guys in the band that are tied. Going to the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised.
They're down and 3.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To throw, it's Richardson. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Colts. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Colts add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That'll be complete to 2. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
They'll look to throw yet again. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick 6 here in the 4th quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
41. Jaguars, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Here we go. Set.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
It's 2nd down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 13.
They'll look to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. Just a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this good.
Makes the score Colts 41, Jaguars 7. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, here comes White. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Okay, ready? 19, 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
On first down, it's Richardson. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Things will be lacking my breath, so what do we like? I can point it down, so much that's around, better settle down, no one do it that, but it's in the house.
Hold it up. Sack. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
7 Pirates, 7, 19 tight.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Colts 28-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 light, 18.
They'll look to throw again. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And it'll be a short pickup, and that's not enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 Ranger.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
It's clear from that 3rd down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on 4th down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket. On the defensive side of the field, now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
And he is going to have the Jaguars first down. Quite a call there. 4th and inches. They go for it, and they gain 5. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. It's the throw that's complete on the slant. And the Jaguars are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Run over center now is Tootin. Powering forward. He's in. Marshall shooting. Touchdown, Jaguars. Little on now for the extra point. Oh, this a push. He missed it. No good. And that'll keep the score right where it is. Touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, here comes White. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
And 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Richardson. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
43-yard line.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Tag! Bronco, Buffalo 18!
On 2nd down, Richardson. Going up top. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Indy. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Good. Makes the score Colts 48, Jaguars 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
Well, it's late. You're losing. Things really haven't gone your way all day today, and there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time, the coverage is really good and just falls incomplete.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
He's going to try it here again. That is incomplete. Here we go. could be their final play. It's fourth down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Ready.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Makes it third and 1.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
19 Lions.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And we'll get whistles and a timeout. So they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. A good spot here, second and a yard.
Ready.
Good throw on the RPO is batted away. That is incomplete. It's a good job of recognition by the defense, and it's going to bring up third down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Get it. Bronco 80. Go.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They're going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The kick is good. Makes the score Colts 55, Jaguars 13.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend the return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here we go. One final play. And he's open middle of the field. It is caught. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter.